Welcome to the week. I'm Maria from Integral Bloom with Angela from Grounded Dreamers for our weekly soul guidance reading for the week of July 25th, 2022. Angela,
Good morning.
good morning.
Okay, so today we're going to address those moments when we, are experiencing challenges and it feels sort of relentless and we're not sure, when it's going to release. And the first card I pulled is the end of a tough cycle approaches. So this is the, if this is an experience you're having now, then know that the light is coming at the end of that tunnel. There are a few things you can do to sort of accelerate the release of that tough cycle. And the first one I got is grounding, the tree card, staying grounded. You could even do some visual exercises during your meditations or during just a quiet moment where you, feel the core of your center, and you could release a grounding cord from your body through to the center of the earth in order to really feel connected and stable and supported. From there, once you're feeling a little set, and that's, present moment awareness as well. It's always my answer. Get into this moment to get out of your head and the stories that are being told in your head. Tough cycles could be personal things in your own world that are going on in your mind, repeated self-critical thoughts, or it could also be something external that's happening in your life that you're getting through. The next card after we're grounded is cave. So pull away a little bit, get within your own inner being and find the alignment that's there, that's waiting for you to recognize and return to. And then we have acceptance. So this is pure present moment. This is being fully accepting of what is, even if it is part of that tough cycle. It is present in my life. I have the choice how to respond to that, though. I could become more still. I could become more grounded, more accepting, and let the chaos go on around me as I sit here grounded and rooted. Staying open is the next step, receptivity, to make sure that you're receiving new information, because as we cycle out of tough phases, there's, like we said, the light at the end of the tunnel, right? Be open to receiving what that brings. It could bring you a quicker shift out, or it could bring you, a new perspective, a way to see it, to be able to live with it a little longer. All of these practices, grounding, aligning, accepting, and receiving, have a healing effect on you, mind, body, and spirit. They all help to realign you. Then we work on that mind again, rewriting the subconscious. The more that you embrace feeling good, the less often you'll feel bad, right? So it's that positive mindset. Make sure you engage that as you move forward. And then the final card, I know this one was long, is possibilities. And this is opening up to what's coming, opening up to where can I shift next? If you take on the energy of that eagle, as opposed to a little animal that's down on the ground, with a limited scope, open it up, widen your perspective like the eagle, see all that all comes, all of that wide lens comes from that centered, grounded, aligned space. Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you. I was going to say too, in terms of embracing the good and that mindset perspective, it's also what we talk about so often in terms of using our feeling states to create the lives that we dream of, right? Because our feelings are what contribute to the way we experience our reality and our mindset.
Very much.
So let's pause to integrate this beautiful reading, and we'll then do a closing reading and then set our intentions. So let's practice setting that grounding cord that Angela was talking about, using the breath as a support, inhaling in, using the breath to oxygenate every cell, and releasing. And then bringing awareness to the area at the base of the spine, Begin to imagine, this is just one way of setting a grounding cord. Begin to imagine a ball of organic light orbiting clockwise, the width of your hips. Just going to feel it resting in this area. It can be any color. I use green. It can be brown, the color of roots of a tree. Just feel into the colors that come forth for you. So breathing in through the nose, and this time as you exhale, use the breath to support, allowing that grounding ball of energy to drop down into the earth and creating a root system into the earth, and then letting those roots grow all the way down, letting a cord make its way to the center of the earth, anchoring, rooting, grounding in the earth. And just take a moment to be with that. And then taking a deep breath in and drawing that energy up from the earth. Allow it to nourish your whole body, opening perspective, expanding like that eagle. And so it is.
I
You
have a
want to
lot
take a
of,
closing? Yeah.
personally, I had a lot of heat releasing from my body. I don't know if my face is red, but I felt a lot of heat releasing there. That was really powerful.
Beautiful. So so the intention for it to transmute, right, for the highest vibrational good.
Yeah,
Great.
good.
So do you want to do the other part of the reading then?
Yeah. So we have a
Beautiful.
second set of cards here now as we are continuing to work on releasing that or moving forward from our tough cycles. Sometimes it feels that the progress is slow. I got postponement. This is a mental construct. This is a, why isn't it happening fast enough? This is our expectations at work, right? It should have happened in a certain timeline and it's not, and now I'm upset, right? The response to that is patience, allowing for what is to unfold, to continue to move, the energies that are all around us as we stay as stable as we can. Or another way is to just take your focus off, right? If there's an issue or a resistance going on in your life, focus on where there's no resistance instead. And that sometimes helps this loosen up and you can be able to move forward. I pulled also forgiveness, and this is releasing those feelings that Maria was talking about that drive us, that drive our mood, that drive our experience, releasing those feelings from your heart that are holding you in a stuck place. It could be another's actions. It could be just the universe in general isn't responding to your needs right now, but the feelings that go with that, as we cling to them in our heart, it keeps the energy in our space. Instead of trying to find a way to release it, forgive it. And if you have to, you can think of this card, this miser card, with this woman, and her heart is walled off. She's protected up to her heart chakra, and she's clinging to everything that she values without being willing to open it up and share. So when you're in that stuck place, when you know you have things heavy on your heart, imagine brick by brick that you're able to release, release and let it fall behind you, so that your heart has room to breathe and heal. We pulled healing again in this space, so in this set. So that is all part of the healing, is releasing from your heart. And then we have the last two cards, which are moment to moment and experiencing. And, the moment to moment is staying, embodied in what is right now, staying in this very moment, because the worries that you have in the future are mental, and so are the regrets from your past, right? That's a mental trick that we play on ourselves. But in this very moment, you're supported. In this very moment, you can feel your body on your seat and your feet on the ground. That's where your life is in this moment. And the experiencing card is to further that embodiment. Like, I feel my body on my seat and I'm going to feel every sensation it has. Is it warm? Is it, uncomfortable? Do I need to make a shift? Embody everything fully. That helps. That's one way, really, if you get fully into this moment, to take your mind off of those things that are creating resistance. And the more you can do that from moment to moment, the further those resistances are in your wake. Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you. And I just want to highlight that there's a lot of earth, a lot of tree, a lot of grounding energy coming through the reading today, along with these healing cards. So, that's the essential kind of element to its root chakra energy, grounding, right? It's that essential element to really deepening and experiencing the moment to moment energy is supported by that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you. So let's pause one more time, and I just invite all of us to think about what our intention is for this coming week. Just take a moment to listen from within, using the energies of the reading to inform and inspire your intention, and allow it to emerge. Offer it up for divine collaboration. And so it is. And put it in the comment section if you feel called. All right. Thank you so much.